Paduano.
Eman po, Mr. Chair.
Again?
Eman po.
Give us the full name.
Eman Jorquales po, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Eman
Jorquales.
Jordanes.
Quales.
Can you spell the last name,
Pwede
please?
kong tingnan sa phone ko, Mr. Chair.
Ano, no?
Pwede kong tingnan yung spelling ng family name niya sa phone ko po, Mr. Chair. Huh?
Speak louder.
Can I look?
Your friend. Friend mo yan?
Eman Jorquales po. Juliet, Uniform, Romeo, Charlie, Alpha, Lima, Echo, Sierra po.
Or did you get the full name, Congressman Paduano?
Mr. Chair, we direct the COMSEC to get the exact name of that person that was mentioned
COMSEC,
by Mr.
kindly approach Mr. De La Serna and tell him to give you the full name of his friend.
And Mr. Serna,
including the address, Mr. De La Serna. And contact number.
Pwede tanungin ko muna sorry po. Yes po, Mr.
Okay,
Chair.
Mr. De La Serna.
Chairman, can I proceed? Last na maybe last or two. Mr. Lacerna, binigay mo na ba yung number ng friend mo? COMSEC? Nasa'yo na ba?
Phone number.
Mr. Lacerna, pag hindi mo binigay yung exact number, and we will call that number to confirm indeed that number is owned by that person, balikan kita.
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
Papasahit ka in contempt ulit ni Chairman Akop.
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
Yung address, binigay mo na ba?
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
Okay, last.
No. Yung exact address. Tapos what's the name? Jorquales?
Yes, Jorquales.
Jorquales.
Text ko na po sa inyo.
Oh, eto Mr. Lacerna.
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
Ano, yung minention mong name, kaklase mo?
Kaibigan ko siya from Clark po, Mr. Chair.
Not your classmate?
No po, Mr. Chair.
Sabi mo kasi kanina, friends.
Friend ko from the aviation life ko in Pampanga po, Mr. Chair.
But he's not your classmate?
No po.
Pero sabi mo kanina, friends, or those other persons, doon ka ba nakatira sa kanya?
Yes po.
Sino kasama niyo doon sa bahay? Ano ba yan? Apartment?
Yes po.
Nirerentahan?
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Mr. Lacerna, who pays your tuition and the school expense?
My family pays for it, Mr.
Sorry?
Chair. My family pays for it, Mr. Chair.
Your family? Pamilya mo?
Yes po. Pero may understanding po ko at Mr. Chair na kailan ko po siyang bayaran pag naging pilot po ako, Mr. Chair.
Kanino? Doon sa school?
Sa family ko po, Mr. Chair.
Your mom?
The family of my father po, Mr. Chair.
Lakasan mo nga.
The family of my father po, Mr. Chair.
The family of your father. Okay. So, sigurado ka na doon sa address at saka sa phone number.
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chairman, can I interject?
With the indulgence of Congressman Paduano.
Ay, hindi pala full address.
Anonas. Can I interject, Chairman?
Yeah, please.
Eman
Jorquales.
Jorquales?
Yes po.
Kapampangan yun ba to?
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
Kapampangan ako. Marunong ang Kapampangan?
No po, Mr. Chair.
Narinig ko kanina sa iyo, Anonas.
Yes po, Barangay Anonas. Yun po yung nire-rent ko po ngayon. Yung sa akin na po.
Doon ka nagre-rent. Pero kung saan si Eman,
Sa Clark po yan.
sa Clark. Saan sa Clark? Hotel ba o bahay ba ron?
Parang condo po siya, Mr. Chair.
Ano?
Condo po.
Kondo? Anong pangalan ng kondo?
The Heights po ata, Mr. Chair.
Ah?
The Heights po.
The Heights?
Are you done, Congressman Paduano?
For now, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
The next to interpolate is Congressman Dan Fernandez.
Okay, thank you so much. Briefly lang po. Cassandra, question ko sa ito. So, before I move for the withdrawal of your, when we cited you in contempt, later on, the members wanted to withdraw that contempt order. But for the meantime, I'll be asking you a very serious question. Since nag-issue na ng waiver si Ronaldin Baterna doon sa checking account that according to her, yung checking account na yon, lahat ng mga cheque, pinirmahan niya, ibinigay niya sa iyo. And that was testified by Ronaldin Baterna. So hawak mo lahat ng mga cheque, control mo na yung checking account. So ang tanong ko sa iyo, millions of pesos entered that checking account. Kani-kanino mo inisyo ang mga checking ito? Okay, ulitin ko, Kasi, simple lang to. Merong checking account si Ronaldin Baterna, and she told us na mag-i-issue siya ng waiver. So in other words, makikita na namin yung through AMLAC, makikita na natin yung mga laman, kung sino mga nag-issue, sino ang pumasok na pera. So in other words, yung checking yon ibinigay niya sa iyo, signed by her. So in other words, control mo yung checking yon. So ngayon tanong, sino-sino ang mga inisyuhan mo ng mga checking yon for many years and for many millions that entered that checking account? And remember, you told me through text, ayaw mo maipit dahil sa mga nag-uumpugang mga malalaking mga bato. So tell us, sino yung mga taong ito na binigyan mo ng cheque?
Okay, pwede na po magsalita. Regarding naman po sa mga cheque is, I think kung hindi po nagkakamali sa mga rental po siya ng mga house po or condo. Yeah. Pero
Rentals
if
na?
million, I'm not sure po.
Kasi, Cassandra, millions of pesos ang dumaan doon sa checking account. And aside from that, how many bank accounts do you have? Be truthful, Cassie.
We'll double check it po.
10? You have 10 accounts? More than 10?
Parang wala siya sa 10.
Mga
I'm not sure po eh.
8? 7? 6?
I'm really sorry
5?
po.
4?
Hindi ko po talaga
Okay.
sure.
Wait. Kasi we will be able to find out because the waiver was signed. Ronaldin, were you able to sign the waiver?
Na-sign ko na po.
So, kung na-sign na niya yung waiver, so makikita na natin ang lahat ng laman nun. So, we're giving you a chance to tell us. Sabi mo kasi kanina, meron kang mga iniiwasan. So, we wanted to find out who are these people. Meron bang mga politiko? Meron bang mga drug dealers? Meron bang malalaking mga Chinese personalities? Ha? Sige, okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Okay, thank you so much. Sige, Cassie, what?
Regarding po sa bank account, wala na po akong bank account pala. Pwede na po siya.
Cassie,
Yes po.
baka mabago yung damdamin ko sa'yo, ah. Ang sinasabi ko, during that time, di ba, kahit sabihin mong wala ka ng bank account ngayon, before that you were a executive assistant of the Lucky South 99 since 2019, and then now that you are the beneficial owner of the Whirlwind Corporation with 58% ownership, are you going to sign a waiver?
Proof na wala na po akong account.
Na wala ka ng account. No,
Yes.
we're not asking that. What we are asking is that you're going to sign a waiver telling us that we can check yung mga inisyuhan mo mga cheque sa mga personalities that involved in that Porac Pogo. Attorney Tapasio. Are you willing to waive for all your bank accounts para makita natin ang lahat ng inyong transactions? Kasi we are talking about, kasi nagsimula ka na ng being truthful. Kanina, actually, we are all amazed, ha? Dahil you can speak truly, eh. And now, nagkakaroon ka ng apprehension. Don't. Wag. Kasi the trust is with you right now. So, ituloy mo lang. Ituloy mo lang, please. Sige, go ahead.
Point of order, Mr. Chair. Are we... Who's the resource person? Because I'm getting confused.
Okay, the point of order of Congressman Suarez is he is asking who is the resource person. Is it the council?
Yes, because
or Ms. Cassandra?
I think the question was directed to Ms. Ong, and yet it seems like there's somebody else answering the question. So can I just please be informed as to who's supposed to answer the question, Mr. Chair?
Okay, please, we'd like to ask Attorney Topacio to refrain from feeding the answers to Ms. Cassie Ong. And before we ask Congressman Fernandez to proceed, there's a short, very, very short interjection by the Senior Deputy Speaker, Don Gonzales. You are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Ms. Cassandra Ong, ngayon wala ka ng account, di ba? Previously, in siguro past 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, ano ang ginagamit mong account name? Your name, the corporation, how many?
Meron pong name ko. Meron pong corporation.
Okay.
Meron din po yung kay Ronalyn.
Okay.
Baterna.
Tatlo, okay.
I think yun lang po.
Tatlo. So,
Opo.
number 1, your personal account.
Yes po.
Number 2, the corporation, the corporate account.
Yes.
What is the name of your corporate
Wordwin.
account?
Wordwin po.
Wordwin. Number 3, kay Baterna.
Yes. Can I explain kung bakit kay Baterna po?
Please.
Kasi I think yung mga checking niya is rental lang po. Kasi sometimes wala po ako sa Pilipinas. So para mas maging siya yung pinapa ko ng mga check. Pero makikita niyo rin po naman yan dahil nag-sign naman po siya ng waiver.
In your recollection?
Rental po ng mga condo.
No. In your recollection, nung nag-i-issue ka ng cheque at nung nag-wire ka ng pera, magkano yung pinakamalaking dineposit mo? From corporation, from personal to other person, or to other corporations?
We'll double check it po. I'm not sure about that po.
Sa iyong pag-iisip, siyempre kung mag-issue ka ng cheque, magde-deposit ka ng pera, ballpark figure, para at least meron lang kaming idea.
Much better na lang po i-check ko muna, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, kasi the waiver that was issued by Ronaldin Paterna for the AMLAC to see all the bank transactions. So the waiver that you are trying to secure from us is the waiver of that you don't have an account anymore. Yun ang sinasabi ng kanina ni Atty. Topacio. Am I right?
Pwede pa ulit po.
Yes.
Pwede pa ulit po. Mr.
Okay.
Chair, sorry.
So, kasi ang sinasabi mo kanina kasi parang nagwe-wave ka doon sa right na malaman namin na wala ka ng mga bank accounts.
Yes po.
So, hindi yun ang hinihingi namin kasi. Ang hinihingi namin, waiver mo para makita ng AMLAC kung ano ang lahat ng bank transactions nung mga bangko mo. Yun ang hinihingi namin para malaman namin kung saan pumunta yung mga pera na pumasok sa bangko mo. Naintindihan mo yun, Cassie?
Yes po, Mr.
So,
Chair.
are you willing to sign a waiver for that matter?
Mag-consult muna ako sa lawyer ko, then balikan ko na lang po ang committee if
Kasi
I'm willing
ang
or
waiver na binigay ni Ronaldin Paterna, it's all about the checking account that is under her name. Your waiver is so important to us, to all your bank accounts. So we can see the transaction, where the money goes and where the money comes. You want to consult?
Can I interject, Mr. Chairman? Mr. Chairman, with your respect, Ms. Paterna, ilang checking account meron ka?
Isa lang po, Mr. Chair.
Anong bangko?
China Bank po.
Wala ka bang corporate account?
Wala po, Mr. Chair.
Sigurado ka yung personal account mo lang ang ginagamit mo?
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
Alam ba ni Cassandra Ong yung personal account mo?
Hindi po, yung checking account lang po.
May instance na ba na nag-deposit sa account mo si Cassandra Ong?
Hindi po. Hindi pa po.
Hindi ka inisyuan ng cheque ni Cassandra Ong in your personal account?
Hindi po.
Nasa waiver naman yan, makikita natin.
Yes po.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Hindi, konti na lang to. Okay, thank you so much.
Mr. Chair?
Yes, Congressman Akop.
Madam Paterna, sabi mo, isa lang yung account mo, di ba? Pero sabi mo, may personal at saka checking account. Isa lang bang...
Magkaiba po yung ano
So,
nun,
dalawa?
Mr. Chair. Opo, personal po, tsaka po yung checking
At
account
saka yung
na
checking
ginagamit
account.
po ni Ma'am
dalawa,
Cassie.
Hindi isa. Di ba? Isang personal
Isang
at
bank
saka
po.
isang checking account.
Opo, isang bank.
Pero,
Kasi pwedeng ako, may savings account, may checking account ako, pero iisang bangko. Ganun ba?
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
kasi it's hard to believe, it's hard to believe that a while ago you were thinking so deep, thinking about your bank accounts. It turned out na meron ka lang dalawa. Tama? Isa lang ang bangko mo, China Bank. May savings ka and meron kang checking account. Am I right? So isang bangko mo lang, China Bank lang.
Yes po. China Bank.
And
pero hindi
I
ko
was
sure.
asking you a while ago, I'm asking you, how many bank accounts do you have? Hindi mo siya masagot, di ba? Hindi, I mean, I'm trying to lay down my predicate. Parang, it's hard for you to answer that you have more than one bank accounts. Alam mo, kasi napapaniwala mo na kami dito, sana nagsasabi ka ng totoo that your accounts is more than one.
Can I explain po?
Yes.
Kasi tinanong na po ako kanina kung ilan yung total bank account ko. Tama po ba?
Yes.
So, hindi ko sure kung ilan po yung total lahat
So ngayon,
ng bank account ko.
isa lang talaga?
Isa lang po yung bangko, pero I'm not sure kung ilan po yung...
Okay. So, isa lang ang
Account.
bangko mo, but you have many accounts in that bank.
Opo.
So, China Bank lang yon, tapos iba't ibang account number. Tama?
Yes.
It's all under your name?
Like what I said po, meron pong under my name, meron din po sa corporation po.
So, more or less, how many accounts? Yun lahat ng yun.
Let's say mga 2 or 3, pero I'm not sure.
Okay.
Kasi, excuse me, kay Mr. Chairman, sabi mo, iba pa yung kay Rowelyn Baterna account. Ginagamit mo rin ba yung account ni Miss Baterna?
Ginagamit lang po siya sa rental ng condominium, ganun po, and sa space po. Pero other than that, you can check it naman po. Kasi po, para maging tag po dito, mabilis yung transaction, siya po yung checking account niya po yung pinang-i-issue namin.
Ilang beses ka na nag-wire from the Philippines to abroad? Ilang beses ka na nag-wire from your account to abroad?
Never po.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Sige, I'll leave you with that, kasi punta tayo kay Mr. Chairman, konti na lang po to.
Kindly wrap up, Congressman Fernandez.
Pumunta si Cassie, Chairman Al Tenco, sa iyo, kasama si Harry Roque, at doon na pag-usapan yung Lucky South 99. Tama, Chairman?
Yes, Chairman.
And as a matter of fact, si Cassie kasama rin doon. And that was
dumating din po siya.
July 26,
July 26, 2023.
2023. And will you confirm this, Cassie, that you were there in July 26, 2023? Kasi kanina hindi mo ako sinagot doon eh. Di ba? July 26, 2023, you were there, correct?
Isang beses po,
Yes.
pero I'm not sure sa date.
Yeah. And as a matter of fact, sabi ni Altenco, merong binayaran na tungkol sa Lucky South 99 Corporation.
Meron po.
So, you paid noon sa Lucky South 99.
Same that day na nag-visit
Yes.
kami kay Chairman Antek.
At yun yung naging topic nyo na babayaran yung mga problema ng Lucky South 99.
Yes po.
Yes. So, did you talk about the Whirlwind Corporation?
No.
No. So in other words, Mr. Chairman, Mr. Harry Roque is lying. Because during the investigation that we conducted 2 weeks ago, he said that Altenco, Cassie, and Attorney Harry Roque were talking about the Whirlwind Corporation. But you are telling us right now, Chairman Al, that walang Whirlwind Corporation na pinag-usapan doon. It's all about Lucky South 99.
Yes.
Am I correct?
It was all about Lucky South 99.
And as a matter of fact, Cassie, since ikaw yung authorized representative ng Lucky South 99, Attorney Harry Roque was included in the structural organization of that company. Am I correct? He is the legal of Lucky South 99.
Ayun po yung nagkamali po yung mga staff regarding dyan po. Kasi po, they expect, akala po nila na si Attorney Harry Roque po yung legal.
Okay, so hindi siya yung legal mo na nakalagay doon?
Hindi po.
Ikaw ba nag-submit ng mga application form sa PACOR?
Hindi po.
Sino nag-submit?
Pwede pa check sa record. Or...
No, I mean, the application form was all given sa inyo. Siyempre, ako yung applicante at ako yung authorized representative. And in accordance sa kanilang application form, kung sino yung authorized representative, siya magdadala noon sa PAGCOR. That's the procedure, correct, Chairman Altenco?
Ganun nga po.
So, if you are the authorized representative, dadalin mo ngayon yung application form together with the organizational chart, including the name of Attorney Harry Roque, who is the legal of the Lucky South 99. So, ngayon sinasabi mo na hindi siya kasama.
Hindi po.
Okay. So in other words,
hindi din po ako yung, sorry.
ano na?
Hindi din po ako yung nagpasa ng paper na yun sa...
So somebody ang nagdala doon.
Yes
Okay.
po, nagkaroon lang sila siguro ng mistake for that po.
Okay. Lastly, Mr. Chairman, last na po talaga to. Kay Ms. Mascareñas, Stephanie,
Yes, Mr. Chair.
noong nakaraang hearing, sinabi mo na wala kang inilabas na pera para ibayad sa paid-up capital mo. Tama ba to?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
So wala kang inilabas na pera.
Wala po.
So after 6 months, sinasabi mo wala ka na doon sa corporation.
Yes po.
So in other words, nung wala ka na sa corporation, hindi mo to ibinenta, hindi mo to, basta umalis ka na lang sa corporation, that's it.
Alin po yan? Yung Lucky South?
Lucky South and Whirlwind.
Yung Whirlwind po, yung shares nun, tinransfer ko po. May deed of sale po kami, alam ni Attorney Medina. Whereas sa Lucky South po, wala akong sinign or binentang shares.
So binayaran ka?
Hindi rin po.
So hindi ka binayaran, wala kang bayad. So nagtrabaho ka sa dalawang korporasyon na to na talagang wala kang natanggap na kahit 5.
Wala po. Salary.
Okay.
Salary.
Alright. So wala ka natanggap.
Yun lang
Okay.
po.
Alright. May kilala ka bang Jeric Pagku Manaloto?
Ay, asawa ni Miss Rizalyn Manaloto. Yung owner po
Yes.
ng
Kilala mo siya.
Yes, yes.
At siya may-ari ng 2 hektarya sa lupa ng Pora kung saan yung mansyon.
Yes, 2.5
Mansyon na kinatitirigan doon
hectares.
ay siyang may-ari.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Tama.
Yes.
Okay. Naalala mo na. Do you have a business or financial transaction with him?
Yun lang pong nung...
You have financial or business transaction with him. Yes or no?
Yes po, nag-agent
Yes.
po ako.
At naglagay siya ng pera sa iyo ng 6.1 million. Am I
Yes
correct?
po.
Yes.
Opo.
Bakit siya nagbigay sa iyo ng 6.1 million?
Yung 5% na commission po ng sale nung property. Yung pong bahay.
Anong bahay? Ang
Yung pong mansion.
binenta siya?
Binali po ng Whirlwind yung property, yung 2.5 hectares po na property.
Bakit sa iyo binasa ang pera?
Yun lang po yung napagkasunduan at that time. Tapos, kung makikita nyo dun sa bank statement, nilabas ko rin po yung mga commission nila.
So, magkano ang naging commission mo? 6.1 million?
1.8 po.
So, sa 6.1, ang nabigay sa iyo, 1.8.
Yes po.
So, ang sinasabi
Mr.
mo,
Chair.
this is all about the property?
Just po.
Okay?
Just the property lang po yan. Walang other, yun lang pong buy and sell ng property.
Have you submitted your income tax return on that year?
Hindi po, Mr. Chair.
Hindi.
Hindi po.
Kasi it is ironic, na si may-ari ng lupa, tatransfer niya yung pera sa'yo. Di ba? Bakit niya transfer sa'yo? And then, hold and behold, yung subscription mo is 6 million as well. Di ba?
Ano po?
Yung subscription mo doon sa company is 6 million as well. Tama?
Saan po yan? Sa Whirlwind or Lucky South?
You must know better.
Hindi po, matagal na po yan, Mr. Chair.
Ikaw yung
Matagal
ikaw
na
yung
po yan.
member ng corporation Magkano binayad mo sa subscription?
Kasi ang alam ko pong nakalista doon sa Lucky South, yung final na nakita ko, 9 million.
I'll tell you, 6 million ang binayad mo.
Ay, hindi po ako nagbayad ng cash. Wala po akong honestly po, kahit mamatay man po ako ngayong oras na to, wala po akong binayad na cash.
But
Kasi
you
yan
will never
po,
deny that merong binayad, na merong pinasok na pera sa iyo.
meron po. Hindi po ako nagdi-deny. Kahit mag-waiver po ako, it's okay. Wala pong problema
Mr.
sa
Chairman,
akin.
we'll be asking the presence of, since masyado na tayong late, we'll be asking the presence of Mr. Manaloto on the next hearing to find out in the veracity of the statement that was delivered by Stephanie Mascareñas. Medyo nawiwindang ako sa sinasabi ng ating resource speaker. So we wanted to find out the truth on this matter.
Thank you.
With that, Mr. Chairman, thank you so much. Maraming po salamat.
Thank you, Congressman Fernandez.
Mr. Chair,
I thought you're expecting that breakfast will be served in our committee hearing. So, because we're not serving breakfast, let me acknowledge first Congressman Acop. And then who else? Okay, everybody else. Before we we suspend. There are some administrative matters that we will have to dispose. Congressman Ako first.
I only have two queries, Mr. Chair, kasi chair pa ako ng committee hearing bukas. Madam Casiong, bago po ang hearing na ito, nag-usap na po ba kayo ni Honorable Fernandez?
Pwede pa ulit po?
Bago itong hearing na ito, kasi nag-conduct kami ng hearing, ng joint committee hearing ng Games at saka Public Order and Safety. Doon una na ikaw ay na-citing contempt. That is why you are here today. Magmula nung hearing na yon, nag-usap na ba kayo ni Honorable Fernandez? Kasi marami siyang alam na hindi ko alam eh. Hindi, investigator ako, Iha. Sana matandaan mo yun. Makuha mo yun. Kasi pagpasok ko dito kanina nung ikaw, ay kung magtingin na kayo ni Honorable Fernandez, may ibig sabihin eh. Oo, lingon ka ng lingon sa kanya. Akala ko nga siyang abogado mo kanina, Iha, hindi si Atty. Topacio eh. Nag-textan kayo o nag-usap kayo cellphone? Yes or no? O bakit ka nakatingin kay Honorable Fernandez? O nangungumpisal na siya?
Once lang po.
Ang text o pag-uusap?
Text and usap po, once lang po.
So, once na text, once na usap?
Yes. Opo.
Now, Madam Casiong, kanina nung si Honorable Luistro ang nagtatanong po sa inyo, para bang ayaw niyong sumagot. Tinanong pa kita, what was your answer? Ang sagot mo sa akin, I refuse to testify. Bakit nung si Honorable Gutierrez at saka si Honorable Fernandez ang nagtanong, relax kang sumagot. Kaya tuloy ako, hindi nagtanong kanina. Oo, dahil kanina refuse to testify ang kwam mo, sagot mo, Iha eh. Oh, kaya tuloy hindi na ako sa nagtanong. Pero napansin ko nung yung mga gwapong lalaki ang nagtatanong, sumagot po kayo. At relax na. May I know the reason why?
Okay, can I explain po, di ba? Nung una, I really want to refuse to answer po. And then, kinausap po ako ng abogado ko na magsalita ng committee na to. That's why nagsalita po ako. Tumiming lang po talaga kay Madam Chair.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Yun lang po ang naobserbahan ko kasi marami pong salamat.
Mr. Chair, if I may.
Mr. Chair,
because we have a pending, no, it's not a pending motion, but we have a already approved that Ms. Cassandra Leong will be were cited in contempt.
Si Chairman Paduano na yun.
Twice. So, I don't know with the decision of the body because after this, of course, the Sergeant at Arms will bring her to Mandaluyong. If our motion or our approval of that motion stays. But since he cooperated, rightly with all of us, I think we have to. I think it's incumbent upon us to withdraw that.
You're not the movement co-chair done, Mr. Chairman.
Dadali sa Mandaluyong yan, kayo rin.
And what is the pleasure of the
Mr.
body?
Chair, the motion to cite her for contempt stays, but the motion to bring her to Mandaluyong, I don't think it has been actually ruled by the chair. So therefore, it is not binding. Mr. Chair.
There was a ruling earlier. That,
Was a ruling?
Yes, Your Honor. There was a ruling earlier that we cited her for contempt, and she will be detained for as long as the committee hearing is terminated, and she will be detained at Bicutan City Jail. Bicutan.
Yeah.
Women's Correctional.
Women's Correctional, Mandaluyong.
Sorry, it's not Bicutan City Jail. But there was already a ruling, and now I believe that there is now a motion by Congressman Dan Fernandez to withdraw this contempt order by this committee in consideration of the cooperation made by Ms. Cassandra Ong in this committee hearing of the Quadcom. So I'd like to ask the movant to formally make this motion so that the committee will decide on the fate of Cassandra Ong.
But before we acknowledge the movant, Congressman Caraps, can we also include Ms. Ronaldine Baterna, considering that she's been cooperative to this Quadcom, and she's been there for almost 3 weeks already, and I think letting her go will not jeopardize this investigation anymore. So I think, Mr. Chairman, let's include the Sir Speaker that the contempt that we cited be lifted.
We first rule on the first motion, and then later we will ask another member to make the same motion for Ronaldine Baterna, and if there is no objection, then we can let her go. So, yes, Congressman.
Well, Mr. Chair, I do want to agree with Chairman Dan Fernandez dahil gusto ho natin sila umuwi sa kanilang mga pamilya. But the concern really, Mr. Chair, is how sure are we that in the next committee hearing, like for example, Ms. Baterna, she would make herself available. Number two, after everything that has been said here, I know I'm just trying to share to you my personal take on this. They will be they're safer within the confines of the House of Representatives. I mean, I'm just sharing to you, Mr. Chair, what is probably what's in everyone's mind right now. So on the issue of the motion to withdraw the second contempt order against Ms. Ong, by virtue of now her being cooperative and responsive to the questions, I would definitely move for the withdrawal of the second contempt order. That she may no longer stay here indefinitely until the end of this committee hearing. But we could at least specify a certain days. That way, Mr. Chair, the original contempt order stays, Mr. Chair. So, in the case of Ms. Ronaldine Baterna, that's the apprehension that I have. Not only is her safety, their safety, but the assurance of this Quad committee that they will be available once we hold another committee hearing. They are two vital, important resource persons and witnesses. So, importante po yung kanilang cooperation at saka yung presence nila. Pag wala ho silang dalawa dito, wala ho tayong mapapala dito sa Quadcom pagdating sa issue ng illegal operation ng Pogo.
Okay, for clarification, Congressman Adjong, the first contempt order by this committee on Ms. Cassandra Ong stays, meaning she will still be detained in the premises of the House of Representatives. And I'd like to ask a member to make a formal motion to that effect.
Mr. Chair, before we rule on the second contempt order, may I clarify first if Ms. Cassandra Ong conformed to the execution of waiver of all her bank transactions, including that of Lucky South and the other corporations to which she has connection?
Do you conform with that request, of a waiver for all your bank records?
Pwede ko po munang tanungin ng counsel ko.
I believe, Mr. Chair, this will be our parameter if the good lady will really be cooperating with the Quadcom already. Although I wish to manifest my appreciation for the recent cooperation, notwithstanding that I share with the sentiment of Congressman Akop.
So, Ms. Cassandra Ong, yes, please.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, Congressman Akop, while we're waiting for Ms. Cassie Ong.
I think may I recommend that we ask the opinion of Madam Baterna, because her detention will be up to, I think, September 5 or 6, when the Joint Committee of the Committee on Public Order and Safety and Games cited her in contempt and taken over by the Quad Committee. So, with the apprehension of the Honorable Adjong, maybe it's best for us to ask Madam Baterna where she would want to go, here or you want to go out. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair, I have a manifestation as well for Ms. Baterna.
Let's ask her first to reply to the question raised by Congressman Akop. Ronaldin, intindihan mo ba ang tanong ni Congressman Akop?
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
At ano ang iyong sagot?
Go out?
May I go out? Okay. What is the manifestation of Congresswoman Luistro?
Mr. Chair, I sympathize with our resource speaker. However, our committee secretary has intimated to us about the readiness of the 4 witnesses who will be corroborating and substantiating the testimony of Ms. Baterna with respect to the issuance of gate pass, which I honestly believe is very material in the subject matter of our investigation. So with the indulgence of this Quadcom, I hope that the COMSEC will be able to bring on the next hearing these witnesses so as we can shed light already on the participation of Ms. Baterna to the what we believe is the alleged operation of POGO.
Okay, the manifestation of Congresswoman Luistro is noted. So, the chair is not abreast of the issue of the COMSEC with respect to the 4 witnesses. And I will direct the committee secretary to inform my co-chairs of the said committee on that particular issue. Anyway, so is there any motion on the second contempt order of Ms. Cassie Ong?
Mr. Chair, we are awaiting for her conformity to the waiver that the Quad is requesting.
Cassie Ong, anong sagot mo? Do you conform with the request?
Can you give me 5 minutes po? Pag-isipan ko lang.
5 minutes. Wag lang abuti ang alas 12, ha?
Mr. Chairman?
Yes,
while waiting for 5 minutes, can we tackle the administrative matters?
Congressman Paduano,
right,
let's
move to... Thank you, Mr. Chairman. We have in receipt of a copy, a letter coming from the Senate addressed to SecGen Velasco with regards to the request for the presence of Ms. Cassandra Ong on 27 August 2024, Tuesday, 10 a.m. doon po sa Senado. But of course, ngayon at 28 na, Mr. Chair. But the second letter still addressed to SecGen for this committee for Ms. Cassandra Leong to be present in the next hearing in the Senate on September 2, Monday, 2024, 10 a.m. Mr. Chairman.
So there is a request from the Senate that they invite, that we allow, the Quadcom allow Ms. Cassie Ong to attend the scheduled committee hearing in the Senate on Monday?
Yeah, Monday. Next week.
So, are there any objections?
Yeah.
Since there are no objections, yes, of course, we cooperate with our counterparts in the Senate. We will allow Ms. Cassie Ong to be the resource person of the Senate Committee on Women. Comsec, please take note of that.
And Mr. Chairman, secondly, we have received a copy of the letter explanation of Ms. Myla Roque. Just this afternoon, Mr. Chairman, letter of excuse for not being present in today's hearing. But, Mr. Chairman, please allow me to state that the explanation of Ms. Myla Roque does not answer to the request or the order of this committee last hearing with regards to the documents, medical certificate in relation to her surgery for the last year and this year, Mr. Chairman. So the order still stands that Mr. Harry Roque should submit those documents being requested from Ms. Myla Roque, Mr. Chairman.
So, just for clarification, Congressman Paduano, do I take it to mean that we are not accepting the excuse of Ms. Myla Roque in her absence for today and the hearing last time?
Yes, Mr. Chairman. But of course, for humanitarian consideration, we should wait for the presence of Mr. Harry Roque on the next hearing. At the same time, for us to receive the documents being requested by this committee, Mr. Chairman, so that we can make...
So pending the submission of the documents required of Attorney Harry Roque, we will defer the decision of the committee as to whether we accept the excuse made by Ms. Myla Roque in failing to attend our committee hearing. Is that a correct...
Yes, Mr. Chairman, because we have issued as a subpoena to this TICOM to this document, Mr. Chairman.
Okay.
And it is only Harry Roque that will have to produce this document, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. Comsec, please take note of the manifestation made by Congressman Paduano.
Mr. Chairman, I have, if I may.
Wait, are there still other...
one more, Mr. Chairman.
Matters?
This afternoon we have received a letter addressed to the lead chairman, Honorable Robert S. Barbers, a letter coming from, signed by our colleague in the House, Honorable Paulo Z. Duterte, Mr. Chairman. But it's too thick, Mr. Chairman, that I think we just have to distribute these copies to the members so that in the next hearing we can tackle this letter, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, Comsec, please make sure that the members of the Quadcom are given copies of the letter by our colleague, Honorable Paulo Duterte.
Mr. Chair.
Yes, Congressman.
Is she ready? Because I will move for to rescind the second contempt order against that which we approved earlier against Ms. Ong. If she's ready to agree on the proposal of Congresswoman Jinky, then I will file for a motion.
Mr. Chair.
Perhaps you will ask either Kong Rog Gutierrez or Kong Dan Fernandez to ask her directly.
Mr. Chair, I have a copy of our waiver of confidentiality between Ronaldin Baterna and this Quadcom. And I'll be showing this to Cassandra. And let's give her time to read it. And if she agrees, then we will proceed with our motion.
Mr. Chair.
Yes,
Again, with due respect to our four chairs, I would reiterate again my earlier motion. In fact, omnibus motion because I have three separate motions. One is to rescind the second contempt order against Ms. Ong, and in effect to also rescind the earlier contempt order placing her to the women's detention, Mr. Chair. So moved.
Okay, there is a motion to withdraw the second contempt order by this committee. Okay, 1 minute suspension.
Okay. Hearing resume. So, Cassie, what's your decision? Are you going to sign that waiver?
Yes po.
All right. Okay, thank you. So,
Thank you, Cassie.
move on. Chairman Paduano.
I give the pleasure to Congressman Adjong.
Congressman Adjong.
Siya na yung nag-move kanina eh.
Yes, Mr. Chair. Just to for the information of everyone, I just want to reiterate my earlier motion, omnibus motion again. I move to rescind the second contempt order against Ms. Ong, and also to move that to rescind also the earlier contempt that she be detained at the Women's Correction Facility, Mr. Chair. That's the second contempt order, Mr. Chair. So
yeah, we understand. Okay, so there's a motion that was moved by Congressman Adjong.
Second,
is there any second motion? Duly seconded by Congressman Rog. Any objection?
Mr. Chairman.
Are you objecting?
It would depend on the answer of Ms. Ong to my
Go
question.
ahead, Deputy Speaker.
Earlier, Ma'am Cassandra Ong, binanggit nyo ang dahilan kung bakit kayo decide na magsalita ay dahil pinayuhan kayo ng inyong abogado. Kaso lang kanina, nagpupumilit po yung abogado ninyo na huwag kayo magsalita. So ang hindi ko po maintindihan, paano kayo na-convince ng inyong abogado magsalita when he was actually pushing that you do the exact opposite?
You want to repeat the question? Pare, paki-repeat lang yung question.
My question is, what made you decide to speak? Because ang sabi nyo kanina, it was your lawyer that advised you to speak. However, judging from your lawyer's actions and whispers and how he was reacting at the back, and with my conversation with him, he was vehemently against you testifying. So what is the real reason why you decided to speak?
Can I speak pa? Nung una po, ayoko po talaga magsalita po.
Tapos, then you decided na magsasalita na lang kayo?
Yes po.
Okay.
And sabi din po ni Attorney Topacio po.
Okay. Pangalawa, kailan po nag-umpisa yung client lawyer relationship po ninyo ni Attorney Topacio?
I'm not sure.
Kailan po nag-umpisa yung
Kailan, when did it start, the lawyer and client relationship?
start? I mean, when did you...
Contract or something?
When did you avail of his services to be your lawyer?
This year po, wait lang, i-check ko lang po yung date po, exact date.
So matagal na.
Hindi po. I think last month po.
Last month? So last month?
Last month po.
Okay. And I'm sure Attorney Topacio will be able to provide the committee a copy of this contract?
Okay, go ahead, Attorney Topacio. You are recognized.
Sir, that contract would be covered by lawyer-client confidentiality. But we can, just to show that there is a contract, we can have certain portions redacted, Your Honor.
Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to know when it started.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
And last question before, and this would really be decide whether or not I would object or support the motion. Of all the lawyers in the Philippines, Ma'am Ong, why the brilliant mind of Attorney Topacio was selected to be your lawyer? I'm just curious. I mean, you could have chosen Attorney Harry Roque, which you had ties with, or I'm sure your family being in a business of real estate and gaming would be exposed to other lawyers. Why the brilliant mind of Attorney Topacio?
Can I just not disclose it po?
Yes.
Not disclosing po.
Huh?
Not disclosing po.
Oh. Okay. Okay. I'll accept your reason. So you wouldn't want to share the reason kung bakit si Attorney Topacio yung pinili niya.
So what is the ruling, Mr. Chairman?
Are you satisfied? Okay, so there's a motion to withdraw the order of contempt to Miss Cassandra Leong, and this was duly seconded. And is there any objection?
Mr. Chairman, am I made to understand that the motion of Congressman Achong has two motions actually? The motion to rescind the contempt and the motion to rescind her detention to the Mandaluyong.
So,
dalawa yun eh.
So there are two motions. One is to withdraw the contempt order, and the other one is also to rescind what's that? The penalty? Detention? Yeah. Okay. All right. So. Any objection? Hearing none, the said motion is now approved. Okay, so there will be a last query that will be delivered by our co-chair, Chairman Paduano. So, Chairman Paduano, you have 2 minutes.
Pwede po, sasagot nila. Anyway, Mr. Chairman, on the first hearing, this committee directed AMLA and PAOK with regards to the assets of all those Chinese corporations and Chinese individuals for a request from this committee for an asset preservation order. So what's the status now of that order from this committee?
Mr. Chair, upon your instruction during the last hearing of your Committee on Public Accounts, we followed up with the PAOK, and the response, Mr. Chair, was they received the list of the real properties. They are working on it, and they are validating all the titles, Mr. Chair.
When was the time that they received that documents from LRA?
We received the document through email on August 19, Mr. Chair. The following day, we forwarded it to the PAOK, Mr. Chair, August 20.
It covers how many hectares? More or less? Thousands?
I believe so, Mr. Chair, because there are three lists on that particular email.
So, kung 20, that was 7 days ago. 1 week.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Please, AMLA, please check PAOK to update us on the directive that for the asset preservation order.
We will comply, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chairman, can we direct the COMSEC to officially write a letter to PAOK with regards to that asset preservation order, so that while AMLA is doing their thing, the House Committee on the Quadcom will also have a direct communication with PAOK with regards to the APO, Mr. Chairman. So move, Mr. Chairman.
So there's a motion by Chairman Paduano.
Second.
Duly seconded. Any objection? Hearing none, the said motion is now approved.
Mr. Chair, what is our ruling on Ms. Paterna?
That's the same question that the good gentleman from Antipolo were asking a while ago. So you want to...
Mr. Chair, earlier, Mr. Chair, ang concern ko talaga is yung assurance natin na pupunta siya. And Chairman Acop asked her if she's willing to go home. Because we basically presented her the choice. Because for me, she will be more, she's just safer within the premises of the House of Representatives, but she opted to go home. If that's the choice of Ms. Rodelin, if that's going to be the decision of the chair, lifting the contempt order against her, then we can allow her to go home to her family. So and I can properly move for that motion, Mr. Chair.
So probably
but we have to be assured, Mr. Chair, that she'll be available in the next committee hearing. How sure are we that she'll be here?
Ronaldine, can you reply to the query of Congressman Adjong? Makakabalik ka ba? How can you assure us that anytime that we ask for your presence, that you will be available and be here?
Mr. Chairman, can 1 minute recess?
Okay, there's a 1 minute suspension. Hearing resume. Congressman Adjong, please, because it's already 11:21. Ladies and gentlemen, please, let's finish this. Congressman Adjong, the chairman left already.
Mr. Chair, on the basis...
Ay, dito pala, sorry. He's so tired already. Kawawa po yung ating chairman. Kanina pa po siya. So he's giving us a chance to wrap up everything. So let's have a motion for Ronaldin Baterna.
Yeah,
Congressman Adjong.
Mr. Chair, on the basis of Ms. Ronaldin Baterna being cooperative, she already signed the bank waiver, everything that we asked her, she responded very well. I move that we lift, Mr. Chair, the contempt order placed against Ms. Baterna and allowed her to go home to her family. So move.
Second, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair, before we do that, I would like to ask from Ms. Baterna if she will come back if we ever invite her again.
Yes po.
I second the motion of...
So there's a motion to release Ronaldin Baterna from her detention in these premises. And this was duly seconded. Any objection? Hearing none, the said motion is now approved. Okay, motion for...
Motion to suspend, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair? Mr. Chair, very quickly po. 30 seconds lang po, if I may.
Mukhang nilalagnat ang chatting chairman. You are recognized, Congressman Sonsing.
Mr. Chair, before we end lang po today, kanina po in my interpellation, I requested for one particular vital piece of information from Mr. A.R. de la Serna. So hindi ko po papayagan matapos yung gabi nang hindi po ako sinasagot. You mentioned that there's at least one more corporation kung saan nakapangalan ka bilang either nominal stakeholder or board of directors. So, Mr. Chair, if I may ask Mr. De La Serna, pwede mo bang pangalanan kung ano pa yung ibang korporasyon na dati ka naging board of director or stockholder o kasalukuyan ka pang board of director or stockholder, Mr. Chair?
Good. Yes po.
Pakilapit nga yung microphone, please.
You've had 2 hours already, Mr. De La Serna.
Yes
Sabi
po,
ko,
Your
pakicheck na.
The name of the company is Block 19 Lot 8.
Pakilapit yung microphone.
The name is Block 19 Lot 89 Phase 2 Pinewoods Village Incorporated po, Your Honor. I can send you the copy po if you want.
Mr. Chair, I believe that's the address. What's the name of the corporation? It's the name of the corporation?
Corporate name, yun ba, Your Honor?
No.
I can give you the copy po, Your Honor. The corporate name is Block 19 Lot 89 Phase 2 Pinewoods Village Incorporated po.
Mr. Chair, under oath, may I ask Mr. De La Serna, aside from the 2 mentioned, Biancham and the one mentioned now, Block, I didn't catch the name. Aside from those 2, are there other corporations that you are either a board of director of or a stockholder? Under oath ka, Mr. A.R. De La Serna.
To my knowledge po, ito lang po, Your Honor.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. Just wanted to close out the interpellation po. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Mr. Chair, motion to suspend.
There's a motion for to suspend. Any objection? Hearing none, the said motion is now approved.
Why? Like I said po, ako po kasi yung at that time